Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Lemonade Legend, and we are officially back with episode 4 of our playthrough of Palworld. Just want to thank you guys for coming back again. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll dive right in. First and foremost, before we start, today is Memorial Day, so I want to give a quick shout out to all of the friends and family and friends and family of military, people that have ultimately sacrificed for our country so we can enjoy the freedoms that we have today. And also the friends and family members and the military members that ultimately paid the price, the ultimate price for our freedom. So just want to start off by saying thank you and appreciating those people. Obviously, that's a very important role and one that I could not do. So I appreciate all that. So with that being said, you are looking at our house. Look at this base. I put very moderate amounts of work into this base, and she looks fantastic, doesn't she? Let's get a good, you know what, let's go up here. See what the view looks like from up here, from our mansion. Look at this. All of this is ours for the next 3 to 5 episodes until we find somewhere better and then tear this place down because it's not very good. So yeah, that's it. It's our kingdom. It's our domain right there. All right, enough of that. Let's we'll go ahead and get started here. Yeah, I don't really kind of like what we were talking about last episode. I don't really have a huge plan for this episode and where we're gonna go from here. I do know I want to go out and do a little bit of exploring today. I really want to get some pals with some better passive stats, some better passive traits. Just not real thrilled with what I have currently. This Loot Moon's pretty good. Cremis is actually, we were joking about it quite a bit last couple episodes, but it's actually been doing pretty good. Our Eikthydeer, yeah, got nothing. Dragon Killer is not a very good one. At least for what we're going to be using this guy for. I would really like to have something because eventually he's going to be my early mount. So I want something with, infinite stamina or fit as a fiddle or, something like that. Fox Sparks I'd like to ultimately get rid of altogether. Nothing wrong with Fox Sparks. It's just, like I said, the challenge of this playthrough for me is going to be going through with pals that I don't normally use, and Ruby is one of them here. I like Ruby in terms of, like the cosmetics and the look of the pal, but I, never really got the opportunity to use that pal early on, just because I usually start from, the typical starting point, and the only thing that's really available there is Fox Sparks. You don't get Ruby for quite a while, honestly, because she's kind of far away. So, kind of looking forward to the opportunity to using something other than Fox Sparks. And like I said, nothing against Fox Sparks. It's a very, very good beginning game pal. So if you're, playing the game for the first time, Fox Sparks is a must. You have to have a Fox Sparks. There's no question about that. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying here and thinking that Fox Sparks is just a garbage pal. No, it's honestly, I'd probably say it's the most important pal that you're going to start off with. It could arguably be the most important pal you get in the first 10 pals. Because obviously, you're starting off those cold nights where, you might not have the cloth armor yet, or maybe a cloth armor broke, or you're just in a cold area altogether. Fox Sparks is really one of the only ones that you get right off the bat that will give you some heat. So yeah, it's a must for sure. It's just me. I've played this game a few times. I understand the game, and I understand the challenge. That's what I'm going for. Is I just want something different. You get sick of the same pals, and I like getting to know all these pals and what they can and can't do, and Just rounds me out a little bit here as a player. So got some more rubies here. Let's see if we can get. Ooh, let's try again. Oh well, we're gonna take off the Celeray as well. Whatever, might as well catch it. Let's try not to take off that Mammoris though. That's not a good idea. Come here, bud. Thank you. All right, we got one, and we got another one. All right. Fragrant foliage, of course. Junk and nimble. Listen, you know, I mentioned, I think it was last episode or the episode before, about the last playthrough that I did, the luck that I had. I had a whole bunch of mercy hit. I got probably 4 out of my first 10 or 15 pals that had mercy hit, which is unreal. Never had that happen before, and I probably won't have it happen again. But I got really lucky, and this time it seems like nimble is the default one that I'm getting here. So, which is typically not, you know, it's not bad. If I can get nimble on this guy here, you know, I'd be super thrilled. Well, if this goo moss would get out of the way. Alright, well. Okay, now we're taking everything off here. Get out of the way. Okay, done with that. Alright, so let's go back to base here. Kind of regroup. Mind forming. Another pretty useless trait. And yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't really know exactly where I want to go. You know, I kind of, part of me wants to just spend a lot of time around here just catching as many pals as I can get until I get a good one. Oops, I forgot I didn't have my stamina. But I also want to start unlocking the map, you know, kind of moving around a little bit here, see if I can get some different pals, you know, like some more diversity. But we'll see. We'll see where the episode takes us. This might be one of those floater episodes where we just kind of play and see where we go. At some point here in the next episode or two as well, we'll probably start to venture out and get some mining pals. And see if we can get some sort of a metal base set up. Because obviously metal is pretty crucial. Get there pretty soon where we're going to get to the point where we can't really progress too much without having, you know, metal tools and all that stuff. Not quite sure why I caught that guy, but it is what it is. We got him. Downtrodden, yeah, 'cause it's super worth it. The guy was super worth the ball. But whatever. I need a mount, so I'm going to catch this guy. We'll see. It's really going to be the first rideable pal that I get with some sort of a rideable trait that's beneficial. Whether that be a deer, whether that be the dire howl, whatever. Nothing. I do that every time. Every single time I hit the wrong button. And it takes me to the sellable pals instead of what I can sell. Or the buying pals instead of what I can sell. Wrong button every time. Fragrant foliage we'll get rid of. Philanthrop, man. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. It's good enough right now. Alright, cool. I really need a pal to ride, though. I'll tell you that much. Not having a flyer or a riding mount is tough. Walking is not fun. It's not fun at all. I really don't want to burn this episode and not catch anything good. But it's not off to a good start. I'll tell you that much. Might not be a bad idea. Chop some of this metal up while I'm out here. Oh, well, of course there's a ruby. Let's get him first. Oh, garbage. I think I mentioned this before, but I love the sound effects in this game for the people. It's like it's almost like a, I don't know, like a more realistic version of Minecraft. You know, the villagers. But I don't know, just it kind of baffles me that we can't make some sort of a better sound effect than that. A little bit more comprehensive or intelligent sound. But hey, you know what? Whatever. Just nitpicking, I guess. What level are we at? We're at level 18. Anything good coming up here? So we got the breeding farm. Definitely going to be taking or diving into the breeding. But it won't be for a little bit. We'll probably get that unlocked, obviously. But in terms of doing some breeding, it'll probably take us a little bit of time to get there. But we still got, like I said, we've got to move our base from the base that we just built to our actual permanent base. And then we'll start looking into all that stuff. It takes so long to chop these things up with a regular stone axe. It's another thing you don't realize you miss is having a pal that's good at busting this stuff up. So, alright, now that we've wasted that entire pickaxe. Oh, someone's fighting up here. Ah, thugs. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with all that right now. We'll go this way. Take the high road. Well, I guess, like I said, we'll probably be making a metal base here pretty soon. I obviously have a couple ideas, you know, things that I've used in the past. But, like I said, I'm really interested in trying different things. You know what I mean? Just not doing the same builds, the same locations, you know, the same playthrough, really. So, I mean, if you guys have any metal base recommendations, drop them in the chat for sure, in the comments. Obviously, I know we'll eventually unlock the iron ore site, and it'll, you know, eventually be irrelevant. But, you know, to start off with, we at least need a location that's got a lot of metal that we can kind of start harvesting. So if you got any ideas or any recommendations, throw them in the chat. I have been in the past, there's a couple different locations that I like to use. What is it? The Desolate Church, I believe is what it's called. I use that one quite a bit. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. That one's got quite a few metal nodes around, and it's actually pretty tame. Like, there's not much there in terms of danger. So I like that area. Again, I spent a lot of time in the volcano, so there is a spot on the kind of the outskirts of the volcano area, where it's actually very, very safe. I don't think I've ever run into wild pal, like something that's going to do any damage. There's a meteor that drops there quite a bit, so that's the only thing that's really attacked is, you know, whatever comes out of that meteor. But in terms of you know, actual dangers for the volcano, there's nothing there. You know, it's very surprising. So those are the two that I kind of go towards, and I have nothing unlocked to kind of show you the general area, but it's right on the front coast of the volcano. So but I've used that quite a few times. I like that because it's got quite a few metal nodes, a decently open area. It's also got caves that spawn in there. It's got junk piles, or whatever those things are called. I think there's like 2 of them there. I think a chest will pop up there every now and then too. So there's a lot going on in that area that makes it an attractive site for metal early on. So yep. But like I said, if I can, I like to try to avoid duplicates, you know, and kind of redoing what I've already done. So alright, this is it right here. I'm feeling this one. I knew that thing was gonna run right in between. Get out of here, you stinking lift knight. Actually, I'll catch it. This is getting on my nerves. Look at just all that red. Everybody I catch is just red. It's just garbage after garbage, man. But hey, you know, when I get it, it'll be glorious. It'll be good. It's all good. I'm not losing my mind. It's all good. Look at this Cremis, though. I'm telling you, you know. Listen, man, I gave you a hard time for, what, 2 episodes, 3 episodes now, whatever. You know what, I'm almost to the point where I'm ready to apologize to you. Oh, okay, well, no. I almost got myself killed trying to be funny here. You know, we'll wait till this is caught, and then I got something to say to you. Oh, come on. All of this for a fragrant foliage, probably. Come on. Yeah, well. Oh, wow, that was funny. Thank you. All right, come here. You know, I'm too lazy. Come here. Come here. All right, you know what? You ruined it. Let's just do this. Come here. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, little guy. I really didn't mean to insult you once or twice or 60 times in the first few episodes. So maybe we can be friends. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. I'm definitely willing to work past our differences here and be friends. At least until I find someone better and replace you with a cold, cold heart. Alright. There's rubies. And I just get the feeling the first one that I get with any sort of trait that's decent on this is going to be Mercy Hit. And Mercy Hit is something I do not want on fire. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Because the flame passive will kill it. Workaholic. Oh, come on. I really didn't want to spend this entire episode looking for a stinking ruby. Just give me something worth using. Come on. Another workaholic. Are you serious? Oh, you moved on me. Come on. Botanical berry. Didn't I call that earlier? Was that deer or was it the previous one? I don't know, man. Either way, it's junk. Alright. Alright. I don't know where to go from here. I really don't want to waste this whole episode just looking for these guys, but I mean, I guess what else am I going to do? Let's give someone else some action here. Go ahead. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, one shot. Two shot. I have used Fwalk before. Not very much. That's why he's kind of on my team right now. But I have used him very, very sparingly in the past. Not bad. Decent. Typically decent attack. Yeah, I mean, look at that. And I understand he's got quite a few levels on him. Well, don't look at him just getting absolutely pulverized back there. Did he get him? Oh. Come on, man. At least clean up your mess and bring it to me. Nah, pow. Oh, I forgot they go way up in the air. Come on. So, coming here in the next couple of days, actually, while we're thinking about these guys, a couple friends of mine, a couple other streamers, we've been going live on Twitch. We just started a new playthrough of Palworld with a little bit of a twist. Some of you have played the game quite a bit before, know that there's a setting where you can actually randomize all the pals. So you can open the door right at the beginning of the game and you could find some legendary, you know, like it's just, it doesn't, there's no set area for these pals to spawn, so any pal can spawn anywhere. And it's actually been kind of fun, you know, getting some of these legendaries or these bosses right off the bat is kind of fun. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is not a good setup. I hope I hear shiny somewhere too. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Time to go. Time to go. There's a shiny somewhere, though. Ooh, Fwalk. A Fwalk. Oh, what is he lining me up? Alright. What? Hey, simmer down here, buddy. Take a walk. Mind your business. Thank you. Got a shiny to catch here. Now, before I get bashed in the comments, I know these are not shinies. These are called legendaries, or luckies. But listen, again, I grew up on Pokemon, so they're shinies to me. Come on, be good. I'd like to use this one. I'm not sure how to feel. We'll see. We'll go check that out. Get this dodo bird real quick. Cool. Alright, well, as usual, that search turned up no results, so. Yep. I forgot, do I have... I thought I had a food thing here already. I thought. Guess not. Oops. Sorry, guys. So lucky, work speed, attack. I'm not crazy about it. Muscle hit. Oh, but his work speed, though. Not that I'm really going to use him. I don't know. We'll see. Let's move this guy down here. Move this guy down here. Fit as a fiddle. Move this guy down here. Move this guy down here. That was stupid. Oh, this game just lives to drive me nuts. It's neutral damage. I'm not gonna, well, for now we'll keep it. Abnormal. Yeah, I can see where this is going. We're not gonna get this done. Where are... Oh yeah, I forgot I had the feed bag. Alright, you know what? I actually need to get some crop plots going here. Some berries. And I know I'm going to take a beating here for not stacking these things. But, again, I'm not going to be here long. These will get tore up here pretty quick. Go build those, please. Thank you. So I need some new pals. Let's upgrade here. How many spots do I have? I have one. I need to build a campfire, build a berry plantation. That'll take care of itself. Deploy a work pal to the base. So we need to put one more in. Build a fire real quick. Alright, so this might just turn into a prep episode. I need to prep this base a little bit. That was stupid. It's gonna be gone here in a second. Actually, I can take it down now. Need to prep the base for... What? What? I thought I could just take it down. Pretty sure I've done that before. I can't remember if I can put these in there. Yeah, delete them. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Alright, weird. I swear I've done that before where it didn't matter. Okay, so you can take this guy out. I need a waterer. And I need a seeder. So we'll put him out there. He's also a gatherer as well. Perfect. So they should be working over there. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we got the breeding farm unlocked, cement unlocked. You know, one day I'm gonna unlock this bathroom set. I feel like I put a bathroom in every build because I'm immature. Nightwing saddle. We'll go ahead and build that. I throw that in there. Actually, what's... Okay, so we do have that. Let's go in here. Let's throw this puppy in the corner here. What else do we got? Let's get the bench here. I think I'm just going to line all this stuff up across the front here. Again, this will all be torn down here pretty quick. Throw my repair bench here. Again, don't really necessarily care how it looks because it's going to be gone here pretty soon. Oh, I can upgrade here. I forgot. Build a statue of power. some stone. Let's go get some stone here, shall we? Tell you what, one thing I am hoping that 1.0, the new big release fixes is like, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but there's times where like I'll scroll through things and like it'll just get locked on and I can't, and I have to back out of the menu, and then I'll have to, you know, because I play with controller. I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy, so it's something with the controller compatibilities. I'm thinking, because it's been an issue since day one that the game has come out, and it just hasn't seemed to be fixed yet. Excuse me. So I don't know. They'll get it all under control, hopefully, at one point. But and there's times too where like I'm trying to make a quick getaway and I'm trying to teleport somewhere, and it'll do the same thing. Like it won't let me latch on to the waypoint, and you know I'm standing there completely exposed, trying not to die while things are attacking me, and I can't snack to the waypoint. So, but hey, it is what it is, right? Let's just throw all that stuff in there. That's all I got right now. So Statue of Power. You know, I always feel like this guy kind of cool looking. Like he needs to be facing somewhere prominent, like overlooking. Oh, he's not the edge there though. Right here, I guess, overlooking a cliff. But you also have to have access to the front of him, so I guess that kind of limits him a little bit more to where you can put him. Okay, so perfect. See if you have any better pals here we can put out. I don't think we really do. Actually, hold on. This guy... he's a better seeder, or a better harvester. But that's all he does. Oh, this guy's a slacker anyway, so... I'd probably rather have... Oh, no, he's artisan. This guy is, so we can do that. We'll keep him out here. Harvester... Chicken... Yeah, let's throw one of these out there. That'll gather the berries a little quicker. I think he's a 1. Yeah. Alright, so we can upgrade the base. Build the crusher, stone pit, logging site. Okay, so we'll come back here in a little bit. We'll get that built. But for now, we'll do one more thing, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode. Like I said, I feel like it was kind of a wasted episode, honestly, just because we kind of went on that wild goose chase trying to get a better fire pal. Just didn't happen, but it's all right. That's all right. We'll get one. It's just a matter of when. Maybe this guy's got something. Listen, Gobfin. Alright, I used him in one of my last playthroughs. He is surprisingly underrated. You know, I asked in the, I think, last video or the video before, who would you guys recommend, or like who is a surprising pal that you would say is underrated? Gobfin would be on my list. Not saying he's the most, but he's underrated. That guy. Man, I kind of want this guy. So like I said, he's my ride, but he also tends to be my muscle too, early on. Or one of my muscles. One of my bigger attackers. You know what? Eventually we're going to be swimming in money anyways, so I'll take him. Put him put them on my team here. So we can get rid of this, get rid of this. We got too many of those now. Waterproof, no need for it. Abnormal, pacifist. Nimble, we don't need. Vanguard, motivational leader, diet. So yeah, we can get rid of a lot of these pals. We just got tons, and we're not getting pals that we need. Just not getting it. I mean, just look at our pal box. It's just a whole bunch of junk right now. With the exception of this, Heart of the Immovable King. Getting a blue passive skill is crazy. It's just unfortunately not one of the blue passive skills that we're really going to need. So, pros and cons, right? Pros and cons. Yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. Why not? All right, cool. So now we'll go over here. We'll sell some stuff. We'll head back to base. Sell. I don't need that right now. Sell. Old bow I'm not using. Got wood that I don't need. I'll sell that. 40 skill. 30. Sell. Cool. All right. Where are we at gold wise? Actually, didn't we just came out ahead on gold? So bought a pal and we came out ahead. That's a win for sure. So all right, so let's go back to the base here real quick. And then, like I said, I think that is where we're going to end the episode. We'll start off next episode and I guess do it all over again until we get something that's worth using. I am going to take this, though, and I'm going to swap this guy out. So, yeah, we actually got at least a pal, a deer that has a little bit of attack. So, let's check out how my berries are doing. Anything popping out here yet? Perfect. All right, I can take these out now. Perfect. I'm probably hungry. I don't feel like I haven't eaten all episode. Cool. All right. Well, like I said, I want to thank you guys here. Let's get something good for you guys to look at here. My base again. My base. Look how beautiful it is. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I want to thank you guys for hopping in here, watching this episode. Not as exciting of an episode 4 as I was hoping for. But we'll get there. Like I said, we just need to get our pals kind of shaped up here, our early game pals. Then we'll be able to make a run for doing some exploring. You know, like I said, building that metal base. Again, if you guys have any possible ideas, thoughts, options on where you guys have built metal bases that's different than where I have, let me hear it. I'm all for it. Like I said, I've said it many times. I like to try new things in this game, and pretty much every game that I do. Try to keep it fresh and fun and more of a challenge. So with that being said, like I said, we'll end it here. I want to thank you for coming out, spending your time with us. But that's all I got for today. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.